Now we're talking transformations today. And I know, they're fat phobic. I thought they were coming for my gains. They're out to get me. Vegan tears, here it goes down into my belly. Yum, yum, yum. Papa Swoleo. Well, hello there. Didn't see you, fam. All right, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Check out the links down below to join the SwoleFam today, swolenormousx.com. You could also download your free copy of the 7 Pillars over there. All those links in the description. Check my box, the best box in the game. Now we're talking transformations today. And I know, they're fat phobic. Oh, the tears. No, it's inspiring. It's something that we need to look at. We need to emulate and be inspired by people's progress photos. If you look at a transformation photo and the first thing that comes to your mind is fat phobic, you're the problem. You need to get your shit in order because that's insane. You should be inspired by someone else's success, not offended and self-conscious about it. So let's talk about Pablo. Pablo, look at, fucking crazy. All right, Pablo says, I always go ghost on the fam, but I keep crushing my 7 pillars every day. Every day is not perfect. Lately, I've been feeling like a loser. Sometimes I forget how far I've come mentally and physically, and I let myself get down. But the gym, keeping my nutrition on check and meditating has really helped me navigate through this bump in life. Am I 100% right now? No. But I know I have to follow my 7 pillars and I'll be good. Love you, fam. Keep on crushing it every day. Papa Swoleo will always be the GOAT. Pablo, thank you, sir, for that. I appreciate it. Let's look at this picture. I think we can all agree, holy shit, this is amazing. So drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments down below for Pablo. You're doing great, bro. I mean, there's nothing else that I can really add or that I need to add than just these pictures themselves. Fucking amazing. A couple things here. I want to break down this post as always because there's so many elements. And the wonderful thing about the SwoleFam, and we cover a lot of these posts on the Daily Swole podcast. So if you're not subscribed to the Daily Swole podcast, check it out. Links down in the description below, but it's available everywhere, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. It's also the Daily Swole channel right here on YouTube. We go over SwoleFam posts every single day, and we've covered Pablo's post on the podcast. But I want to talk about this a little bit more here because he's a human. You're a human.
Who, me? What?
And I think a lot of times on social media, we forget that there are humans on the other side because there's so many bots, there's so much garbage, so much negativity out there that when we really break into the post and get into all the nuances of it, there's so many lessons. And it's great to look at someone who's Mr. Olympia or super freaking ripped or super strong and be like, oh, I want to be like that person. Chances are you're not going to be like that person. Maybe you could have similar discipline, but you're not them. You don't have their entire life, their genetics. You don't have all the aspects that led them to that point. Not everyone wants that. They want the idea of that kind of success and that kind of self-satisfaction. And of course, amazing physiques are amazing physiques, and it's okay to want that, but it's also important to be realistic. So sharing SwoleFam posts is amazing because you can relate to these people. These people are you. And that's why the SwoleFam is so popular and so powerful. It's because we can see our own reflections in these stories. So Pablo writes, I always go ghost on the fam. Not everyone in the SwoleFam is posting every day, putting selfies every day and, always up in it. A lot of people are kind of watching from the back, so doesn't mean they're not there. And I see you. I see you. I know you're there. And that's why it's important to post up when you're having something like a struggle or you have a little win. It's important to share those things because a lot of people that might be struggling, kind of floating or ghosting in the room are seeing those posts and getting inspired and invigorated, even though if they're not posting and responding and commenting. So we see you. But I keep crushing my 7 pillars every day. That's the game. You're focusing on the fundamentals. It doesn't matter if it's rainy, if it's sunny, if you're in a good mood, if you're frustrated. The 7 pillars every single day. And if you don't know what the 7 pillars are, we'll put them on the screen right now, but click the free download in the links below over on swolenormousx.com, and you get a free download. You get the Beyond 7 Pillars ebook. You get the audio aspect of the 7 pillars where I kind of go into a little bit more depth of the 7 pillars, and you get the 7 pillars themselves. Fantastic. So every day is not perfect. No kidding. No day is perfect, right? What is perfect anyway? Lately, I've been feeling like a loser, and sometimes I forget how far I've come, and I get down on myself, but keeping my nutrition on check, going to the gym, meditating has helped me navigate through this bump in the road. This really hit home to me because there's a lot going on in life. We all have ups and downs. You might have school, 2 jobs, you got a family, you got 1 kid, got multiple kids. You might have financial issues. You have ups and downs. Even I have that. I have days where I'm down or frustrated or like, I don't feel like doing certain things and I feel like nothing's going right, or why would I do that? It just, you feel like flat. You feel, I don't know, stuck in the mud because life is very repetitive. You do a lot of things over and over again. But this is why you have to get really into mindfulness practice. Now, mindfulness is pillar number 6 of the 7 pillars. And we practice brain gains. Brain gains is mindfulness meditation that we have inside Swolenormous X. And if you've heard this, enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. That can seem so cliche, it almost makes you want to throw up sometimes. When someone says, oh, just enjoy the journey, enjoy the journey. It sounds so cheesy, but a lot of times these things are cliche because they're true. You need to enjoy the process, but get so granular with it in the moment that you appreciate the challenges that life throws your way. You're getting opportunities. When life throws something at you, it's an opportunity to overcome it. It's not supposed to be easy. You're not supposed to feel like going to the gym. So when I say go to the fucking gym, well, Papa Swole, how come I don't feel like going to the fucking gym? What do you do when you don't feel like going to the fucking gym? You go to the fucking gym because you practice going when you don't feel like it. And if you practice going when you don't feel like it, you get better at going when you don't feel like it. And then the feeling like going becomes irrelevant. And that's the discipline.
Discipline come from within.
And a lot of you know this, you could drop in the comments below. There are so many workouts that you will do when you don't feel like going, and it's so common. It turns out to be the best workout you've ever had in your life, right? You didn't feel like going, but you went anyway and you had an amazing workout. So guess what that reinforces? Now all of a sudden, you've had a workout that was amazing when you didn't feel like going, and that's hardwired in your brain now. Now you've done it, you've experienced it. Now you know what it's like to go to the gym when you don't feel like it, and you had a great workout. So the next time you don't feel like it, guess what? You're thinking, am I missing the best workout of my life? Am I missing an amazing workout? Very likely. And then you go and you have another amazing workout. So then it creates this pattern where when you don't feel like it, you almost look forward to that. I don't feel like going to the gym. Well, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna have a fucking great workout. And you've also heard cliches like, I've never regretted a workout. You know, okay, so most times, unless you get injured, then you might regret the workout, but you get the point. After the workout, you're gonna feel accomplished. You did it, whether it's an amazing workout or not, you did it, you checked off the list, you stayed consistent, which is pillar number 7. Pablo was having some ups and downs. Lately, I've been feeling like a loser. Is that accurate? No. Is Pablo a loser? Shut up. No, of course he's not, but he feels like it. Okay. What does that mean? His feeling is that he's a loser. It's not true. He's not a loser. I thought they were coming for my gains. They're out to get me. All right, we're clear. So obviously Pablo's not a loser, but he feels like it. Okay, well that's a feeling. Feelings are evil pieces of shit sometimes. Understanding how far he's come mentally and physically. Life is busy, and this is why before and after pictures are important. This is why documenting your journey is important. This is why meditation is important, because you don't want to live in the past, but it's also important to understand and, I want to say congratulate yourself, because you don't want to rest on your laurels. You don't want to rest on previous successes. You want to keep on going. But it's important to appreciate and give yourself a pat on the back sometimes with like how far you've come. And because mindfulness is so underappreciated and underdone, that when you're meditating and you're practicing brain gains, it gives you that perspective. It allows you to be more in the moment, in the now. There is no past, there is no future. There's only now and what you can do about things now, what you can control. And that's the beauty of the 7 pillars, is that they're all things that you can control. You can control each and every one of those 7 pillars. Most things in life, you can't control. You can't control what your husband says, your wife says, your boyfriend, girlfriend. You can't control what your parents do, your fucking coworkers, your sister, your brother. You can't control what other people do. You can try, but it's not gonna work. You can't convince them to eat better. You can't convince them to go to the fucking gym. You have to lead by example. So you can't control what anyone else do. You can't control the weather. Most things you can't control. So the only thing you can be doing and should be doing is focusing on things that you can control. And that's executing the 7 pillars. So like Pablo said, through all this, going to the gym, keeping his nutrition on check, meditating has really helped me navigate through this bump in the road. Felt like a loser, felt shitty, low fucking mood. He didn't go binge eat, he didn't skip the gym. He kept meditating, guess what? Helped him get through this bump in the road. That's the game. Pablo just outlined exactly the path. Are you feeling shitty? Are you having a bump in the road? Do you feel like a fucking loser?
Maybe?
Okay, go to the fucking gym, eat right, meditate, practice your yoga, get quality sleep, get sunlight, all those things, nothing changes. You feel amazing about yourself? Great, go to the fucking gym, eat healthy, train, meditate, the same shit. Same old shit, just a different day. That's it. Oh, but the magic pill, fuck your magic pill. There is none. It's gonna suck, you're gonna feel like shit, you're gonna feel like a fucking loser. Okay, cool. Good thing feelings are not rational. That's why brain gains matter. That's why mindfulness is important, because it helps you navigate those bullshit feelings that come and go. When you're meditating, you're gonna feel all sorts of feelings, but you learn to look at them and be like, oh, that's a feeling, cool, I know what that is. And you let it fucking float away. Comes and goes. Pablo, love you fam, love you Pablo. Keep on crushing every day. Papa Swole will always be the GOAT. Why thank you. But I'm gonna one up you. Pablo, you are the fucking GOAT. This transformation, the paragraph here, everything that you said is dead on point. I hope you got a lot of value from this video. Big round of applause for Pablo for sharing it, really appreciate it. Drop some biceps and gorillas for Pablo. And yeah, share your story in the comments below. What have you been struggling with? What's your methodology for getting through that? Or are you kind of lost right now? If you're interested in joining Pablo and myself and the rest of the SwoleFam, check us out, swolenormousx.com. Like I mentioned, you can download your free copy of the 7 Pillars over there. You can join the SwoleFam and check out all our programs, and not even just that, the community. The SwoleFam is the best part of Swolenormous X, but of course we have programs, master classes, hundreds of yoga classes, everything you can do from your phone, TV. So if you don't have the right people surrounding you, this is why the SwoleFam is so important, because there's a lot of negativity in people's personal lives. Community is pillar number 1. And the reason why it's so important to surround yourself with positive people like the SwoleFam, it's because it's infectious. Positivity is infectious, and negativity is also infectious. And unfortunately, everything in our society is pulling you in the opposite direction. Bad food, shitty people, news, politics, TV, alcohol, like all this stuff that's really just wasting people's fucking time. I'm not saying never watch a movie. I'm not saying, you know, don't do things entertaining, but you don't have to get your entertainment from eating poison. You don't have to stay up all fucking night watching TV and Netflix. Like, you should be primarily focused on your 7 pillars and taking care of your health, and then your life becomes more fruitful, and your life actually gets longer when you're focusing on the 7 pillars. When you're practicing brain gains, meditation, when you're eating healthy. You're more conscious, you don't have that brain fog, you feel better physically and mentally. You're able to focus on the now, on the moment. And it's just that. It's copy, paste, repeat. And Pablo is a great example of that. So again, Pablo, thank you for sharing. If you want to join us, check out the links below for Swolenormous X. And thanks for watching. See you next time, fam.
We stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a running crown. You are the king in the apology. You about to see a new side of me. I hope you